Hi, this is Jiayu.
Hey, this is Tong. I have a couple questions to ask you about creativity. What is your definition of creativity?
Generally, I think creativity is the ability to transcend traditional ideas into new ideas.
Sounds interesting. In this project, we interviewed Jinqing, who is a PhD candidate in economics at NC State University, who is also teaching at NC State University this semester in ARE department. Hi, Professor Qing. I have a couple questions to ask you. The first one I want to ask, what is your definition of creativity?
Well, creativity is, for me, anything new, you can define it as creativity. As long as you bring anything different, anything new, you can think of it as you create something, right?
Yeah. And what role do you feel creativity plays in your discipline?
Well, as an economics major, I would think, hey, creativity is the most vital thing and plays the most essential role in my discipline. So we're not looking into history. Sometimes we look into history, but we will look into future. Well, future, what is going to happen in the future, we don't know. So we would have to have something new to deal with what is going to happen in the future. So we have to have something that is different from the past, so that we have to create something new to deal with it. So I would think, hey, creativity is so important.
Okay. Can you give us an example of a professional where you feel creativity was critical?
Well, let's think. So economics is kind of rather new subject. It just come within like 100 years probably. So people in the past, they know how to trade with each other, they know how to balance things out, but gradually it becomes a field, it becomes a subject where theories are developed with a kind of a very strict theory dealing with what is going to happen when with people such kind of behavior. So with no creativity, such subject will not occur at all. That is why, hey, with economics, such a kind of a new subject, something new, that is definitely something that's creative. Besides, even within economics, you have to be very creative. For example, the most recent thing within economics is the econometrics. That is still developing very fast. So that is using the math technique and statistics critique technique in order to deal with economic phenomena. So you have to have those new things, those new techniques to deal with the new economic phenomena. So definitely create is important.
Next question. How has the unexpected or surprise influenced an outcome?
So it's interesting because my personal experience that I follow all the routine that people tell me what to do, but I've been told that only those who do not follow others will be creative. Maybe. So there's one story in econometrics, the method just mentioned, where people use math technique to analysis economics. There's a funny story where, hey, we gave a start value to a certain math method to see the outcome. So everyone just follow kind of like a rational way to figure out what is the best start value, so that, hey, they got a certain outcome and the outcome is kind of like standard. But there's one particular guy, he just randomly pick up a number without being considered as rational. He put in the start value and turned out a much better outcome. Well, is it surprise or unexpected? I would say yes, but it truly brings a better outcome. Sometimes in real life, you truly do not have to follow the routine of everybody else in order to be creative. That's true.
Alright, the last question. What advice would you have for someone wishing to creatively engage in your discipline?
Well, I would say creativity comes from experience. You have to be very experienced, very knowledgeable in order to be creative. Because creative means you do something different from previous. But you cannot just do random in order to be something new. You have to be very knowledgeable, very experienced about what people have been done in the past, so that I know what shortcomings they have, what problems they have, in order to improve so that you got something new. So the chance where you just completely start something completely new, that is very rare. The chance is very low. But once you're experienced, once you are very knowledgeable, you know the problem people have in the past, you know the way to improve, that is the best way to lead to creativity. That's my understanding.
Okay, thanks for your patience. Thank you.